a number between 1 and 3? 1, 2, or 3? Okay, if you chose card number 1, we have a masculine earth sign, so a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This person is pretty stubborn, but they actually are quite two-faced as well, so they may have some Gemini energy. No offense to the Geminis, it's just the dual signs. They may have some Gemini or air sign in them, Libra or Aquarius as well. The thing with their two-sidedness is that is part of their stubbornness. Like they will 100% be stubborn about how much they play different sides and different roles. So that's going to be a little bit inconsistent and almost frustrating for them as well, because they want to maintain their stubbornness, they want to maintain their consistency, but they have to adapt in order to survive. So they keep kind of going back and forth trying to adapt while maintaining their stubbornness, okay? And there's a lot of healing and rest that needs to happen because of this person. They're almost like, it's a level of narcissism for sure, and I try really hard not to use that term because it is so overused, but this masculine earth sign definitely has narcissistic tendencies, and that's what you're healing from. Pleasing the narcissist within them and healing the fact that you attracted in a narcissistic personality in order to heal the people pleaser within you and the victim within you as well. So that healing wants to take place this week. I would definitely do a cord cutting ritual because they do work. I would do a cord cutting ritual with this masculine earth sign. If you can't identify who they are because there's somebody from your past or from your lineage, do the cord cutting ritual with just masculine earth sign. That is two-faced and stubborn, and that will clear it from your subconscious. Okay, if you chose card number 2, you have been stuck in a lack mentality, a poverty mindset, and it's because everything is so great emotionally. And that is destiny. That's fate. That's the turn of the tides. That is huge. That is huge because we were convinced, especially in childhood, that money basically equaled happiness. And it's funny because our parents would say money does not equal happiness. It's not the end all be all. But why am I seeing mom crying because she can't afford that bill? Why am I seeing mom crying why am I crying because mom says that we can't afford to go to Disney World? You know what I mean? So money does equal happiness. That's what we saw as kids. That's what was programmed into us through commercials where the kids are elated over that cereal that cost money, right? So we saw a disconnect between what our parents were saying, money does not equal happiness, yet here you are upset and unhappy because you don't have more money. And now here we are realizing that the less money that we have, the less money that we make, actually we are still happy. The only time that I'm not happy is when I'm stressing about money. So I am happy, but money had nothing to do with it because with being broke, I'm still happy, but the pursuit of happiness being in a financial term doesn't resonate either. So it's creating a big shift because it's like, well, what's going on? This is definitely where I'm at because right now I'm starting to realize that I receive more abundance through exchanging services than I ever did with making money. I receive so much more. Money is an energy, but you can receive energy in other ways. However, here we are as a society thinking that money is the end all be all. Isn't happiness? Isn't money just in order to get us to a place of happiness? So how does money bring happiness, right? This shouldn't matter because at the end of the day, we're just trying to get here. So it shouldn't matter how we get there. This should not be this much of a focus. So this week, you're going to recognize that the lack mentality, the poverty, the late stage capitalism that we're in, the crisis that we're in, the financial bullshit that we're experiencing right now across the board, but we're happy and we're chill and we can handle it. And that is a blessing. That's the lottery win. The lottery win is realizing that lotteries are a scam because in the States, the government always gets paid. So this week, it's a recognition that the lack mentality, you can drop it, right? You can definitely drop that mentality because you have the emotional abundance now to create whatever you want. And the money is not important. You've reached a happiness regardless of the money. So now that you're here, it's going to be really easy to get here because you don't see money as a block that you did. You're starting to see that happiness equals wealth. So happiness brings money, but money does not bring happiness. And it never did. It never did. Our parents, even now, my mom's a millionaire based on her home. Yet, are you happy? Pretty sure when I looked up the stats, majority of people in that age group are on antidepressants. No offense to that, but anyways, on to the next card. Card 3, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So abundance is here. It is so different than if you chose card number 2. Card number 3, the universe is really trying to give you your abundance. And how you get it is just keep telling yourself that everything is fine. Keep telling yourself everything is fine and that abundance will appear because the thoughts are blocking this. So if you keep saying everything is fine, it'll all work out. All my basic needs are met. I'm so abundant. I'm so wealthy. I have so much money in the bank. That's all for me and savings. If I just keep telling myself that, this will come. But because I'm not telling myself this is not coming. This week, just try it. Just tell yourself, even if everything is not fine, just try this week telling yourself that everything is fine and then report back. And let me know if that was enough to keep you going, to just tell yourself it's all good. All right, have an amazing week and I will see you next week. Bye.